Once upon a time, a flower grew into the most beautiful oriental lily with the most divine scent. However, it had sprouted up in a council-owned park garden. In this garden, there was a long-standing understanding that only two types of flowers were allowed to live in the park garden: a white rose and a white carnation. Well, you can imagine the uproar and controversy when the lily popped up. It was neither a rose nor a carnation, and it had spectacular, flamboyant rainbow petals. There was an emergency council meeting where the Lord Mayor and the council discussed what should be done about the rainbow lily. Lots of different options were suggested. Perhaps the lily could be painted white. What if all the heads are chopped off, just to leave the leaves? Maybe we could move it to a dark corner where nobody will see it. What if we genetically modify the lily so that it looks like a rose or a carnation? We could evict the lily, dig it up from its roots and throw it out onto the streets. Or put it on a plane back to the Orient. But while the meeting was in progress, the press and the public had spotted the lily. It was all over the internet and social media within an hour, and now visitors were flocking to the park to see the new council park flower. Sales at the cafe park, retail outlets were swelling to an unprecedented high. Before long, a YouTube video had gone viral. There were mixed reactions from the locals at the park, who knew the two-flower stereotyping rules. Some were embarrassed by questions from their offspring. Why is that flower different? Why is there only one? Where do flowers come from? Can we have some in our garden? Meanwhile, back in the council house, it was decided that the Lord Mayor and some council representatives would visit the park and make an official statement and press release, apologising for the appearance of the lily and promising a strict adherence to the rules in future. However, by the time the Lord Mayor and the councillors had got to the park, there was an enormous crowd of visitors and TV crew and press photographers, reporters, diversity rights campaigners. Some of the roses and carnations had been grumbling that they did not want to share a bed with the lily. The pollen might rub off onto us and taint our reputation. Let one in, and there'll be no stopping the rest. Keep our flowers white. They had been very abusive to the lily and were bullying and harassing it. Why don't you pull your bulb out and throw yourself into the composter? But all the flowers were starting to wake up in the flower beds. Some of them had been hiding themselves away and were trying their very best to conform to the norm. They realised that this was their opportunity to peel off their masks and speak their truth. It started with one brave carnation. I am a sunflower, The sunflower washed its head in a water sprinkler, and as if by magic flared out its bright yellow petals, the only two that it had not plucked out, which had been neatly tucked away. Great gasps echoed through the park. But before anyone could say anything, some more flowers came out of the closet. I'm a double Lysianthus. I'm a peony. Oh, my goodness, cried the park keeper, then looked sternly at the head gardener, who then gave a stern look to the garden worker, who had then given a more stern look to the squirrels. Then somebody suggested that the non-conforming flowers be sent to a different park. Then somebody else noticed that even the white roses and white carnations did not all look identical. They were all unique individuals. Amidst all of the kerfuffle that followed, whilst all of the flowers began to closely examine their neighbours, short ones, tall ones, plump ones, skinny ones, a reporter from the BBC set up a camera and microphone in front of Rainbow Lily for an exclusive interview. Rainbow Lily, how do you feel about your situation? A hush spread around the park. Even the squirrels froze in their tracks. I am a rainbow lily. I grew up here. This is my home. I am proud to be the flower that I am meant to be. I love myself. I deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, with fair and equal rights and opportunities. My dream is of a garden where all flowers are free and encouraged to speak their truth and to be the unique flowers that they are meant to be. One love, limitless possibilities. However, until the park is ready to embrace and encourage diversity, I might choose to live in a place where I am sovereign and free with other diverse flowers. We all deserve to be loved and to live and to be part of a long, loving family community and to have someone to love us. However, I am encouraged by the fact that I have been already inspired others to come out and blossom. I love to be part of the change that works towards unity and oneness. How does the community feel? This story was written by Robyn Rainbow. All rights, Robyn Rainbow. Thank you for listening.